Hey you guys, what's up? My name's Sydney. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and Happy New Year. How's it 2021? That is crazy. It's currently January 6th and the world is exploding. I'm just gonna act like everything's fine and we're gonna record this video. Today I thought I would do my yearly resolutions video. I'm not really one to stick to my resolutions firmly. To be honest with you, I feel like I usually write them down end of December or beginning of January and never look at them again, but I'm determined to make that change this year. I thought maybe putting it online would give me some kind of accountability. I don't know if you guys are interested in my resolutions. Maybe they could give you some ideas. Maybe we could do it together. But if you're not interested, at least I have it for me, okay? I'm excited to have this video to look back on at the end of 2021 so I can, feel really bad about myself, about how I didn't accomplish anything. Or on the flip side, I can be really proud of myself. If you like what you see, please make sure to like this video and subscribe, and now let's get in with it. This is gonna tie in to one of my resolutions, but I wrote them all down in this little diary. So I'm gonna use this just so I don't forget anything. And I also have it a little bit organized, So I have my resolutions organized in a few different categories. One is mental/emotional goals. These are goals that I want to aim for to get a better sense of self, the gist. And then other goals I have are physical goals. These are goals centered around the gym. Shocking. Everyone always has a gym goal, right? And then the other goals I have are just like habits I want to form, which honestly, the habit forming goals could also fall into mental/emotional goals, but we'll just separate them. And then the last goals I have are YouTube goals. So we'll start with my mental/emotional goals. The first goal I want to accomplish this year is to live in the present and to stop worrying about the future. Yeah, this is something I've struggled with a lot. I feel like especially recently, a lot of times I'm like hanging out with my family or friends and I feel like I'm just in my head worrying about the future instead of enjoying the present, just like my goal said. So I really want to work on that. I don't want days to pass me by and for me to not appreciate them. I have had anxiety for like most of my life, so I feel like this is stemming from that. But I do think there are intentional ways that we can change our thought processes. I feel like all of us can improve mentally in some way. That's my number one goal, honestly, of this year, is to be more present, be more positive, and be more grateful for everything that I have in my life. In order to do this, I have a few different ways I want to go about it. One is to start daily journaling, which is where this comes in. I purchased this 6-minute diary from Amazon. You get the same questions every day. In the morning, you fill out I'm grateful for, and then you put 3 things you're grateful for. Then it asks you how I'll make today great. This is really for goal building. And then you put a positive affirmation, and then it has a little quote. And then for the nighttime, it asks you what your good deed was for the day, how you'll improve tomorrow, and then great things that you experienced. In addition to this, there's also like a weekly challenge. So like this week, it asked me to write an email to myself in 6 months, which I haven't done. I don't know if I'm gonna do, I'm sorry. But it also has weekly questions. So these are like 5 weekly questions. They're different weekly questions. And then it also gives you overall mood checks every month, just so that you can see how your mood and different stages of your life are progressing. And then also there's a habit tracker. And this is where, like for instance, for this month, I put the habit I want to read before bed. And then you'll tick off every day that you've read before bed. And then you just can see whether or not your habits are developing, or you can do a habit that you want to get rid of. So either way. And then there's also like just note sections. I've only been using this for 3 days, but honestly, it's not as big of a hassle as I thought it would be. I almost look forward to it. It really gets me thinking, especially the nightly routine or the nightly journal. It makes me think throughout the day, like, I need to come up with something I'm grateful for or something great that happened today that I can write in my journal today. So it really makes me search for positives throughout the day. And also the same thing goes with good deeds. I'm like, you know what? I need to write down a good deed today. So therefore I need to do a good deed. My morning routine, I feel like, is really getting developed. I love the 3 minutes I get with myself when I'm filling this out in the morning, when it's just quiet and no one else is awake. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to the gym anyway, so no one's awake. But then when I get home from the gym, I have 3 minutes just myself. It forces you to come up with things that you're grateful for, even when you feel like it's the worst day ever. I'm hoping that this will help me be more grateful in 2021, be more positive, and help me live in the moment and honestly just be thankful for everything that I have. This is a long-winded way of saying that's my first resolution. I also want to develop some more coping mechanisms, some more ways to change my thought habits and just be better overall. So my mom actually bought me this book. It's called Get Out of Your Head, and it's by Jenny Allen. This is the book that I've been reading every night before bed. I'm only like 50 pages in. This is a super religious book. If that's not your thing, this is supposed to help you
stop the spiral of toxic thoughts.
I'm only 50 pages in, but this is a woman writing this book. There was a time in her life where she was in a really negative headspace, and it kind of goes through her journey of how she got out of that headspace. There's one key phrase that she repeats to herself whenever she's in a negative mindset to help get herself out of it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You have to buy the book to figure it out, but this is just a book that I hope will give me some more tools to be more positive. The next tools I'm gonna talk about are my physical goals. So these are gym goals. I've been going to the gym consistently for 3 years, so like since the beginning of 2018. It's just hard for me to gain muscles. I definitely have noticed major differences in my body over the 3 years, but when I compare myself to other people, I feel like their transformations over a year are like way beyond what I could ever get. I try not to compare myself to other people. I can only compare myself to my past self and how far I've come. All this to say, I do weightlift 4 times a week. I'm proud of my progress, and I just kind of want to continue on that trajectory. I really, honestly, my goal is to get in the best shape possible for my body. I definitely feel like I'm lifting heavy weight. I'm pushing myself to the limit in that regard, but one thing I've always struggled with is eating healthy. I love to eat like shit. It's my favorite thing to do, and I'm still gonna continue eating like shit, honestly, but I just need to eat like shit less. I don't really have a weight goal. It's more so like how I feel about myself. And then another more trackable goal, I guess, number goal, is I want to be able to squat 200 pounds by the end of the year. Like I said, it's hard for me to gain muscle, but when I first started working out 3 years ago, the first time I went to the gym and squatted, it was literally just a bar, 45 pounds. I could not even squat the bar. I fell over and I was so embarrassed. I was mortified. I cried and I was like, I'm never coming to the gym again. This is not for me. I was just so embarrassed. But then some reason, I think because Matt was going to the gym a lot, I decided to give it another go. And I'm so glad I did, because now squatting is my favorite exercise at the gym. Right now, I'm currently doing like 170 for 1 rep. And I really just want to get that to 200 for 1 rep. That would just make me so happy. I don't even know. Honestly, it seems like very doable. I feel like 30 pounds in a year, but just it's so hard for me to gain muscle. I will keep you guys updated. I hope that happens for me. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, 45 pounds, 170 pounds, it took me 3 years, but hey, you gotta start from somewhere, and it's all part of the journey, okay? I'm not at my end destination. You never are. And then my habits to form this year. One I kind of alluded to earlier. I want to read most nights before bed. I don't want to put every night, because we all need a break. I'm thinking at least Monday through Friday, I want to read every night before bed, whether that's 10 pages, a few chapters. I just want to read every day. And this is the first book that I'm reading this year. And one of the ways that I'm helping enforce this habit is I actually got the Goodreads app on my phone, and it's like a kind of a motivational app, honestly. You get to track all the books that you're reading, and it tallies them up for you. You put a little goal in for yourself. So I put 25 books, and it just tells you how close you are to your goal. So if you're goal oriented and you want to read more, download the Goodreads app. Another habit I also kind of talked about is under my morning routine, and I'm going to do that with daily journaling. I love the morning. I hate waking up if it's past 8:30. I'm going to be so upset. I feel like my whole day's gone. I really just want to cherish those moments in the morning, and I feel like this will make my mornings even better. And kind of tying into that, I want to wake up earlier on the weekends. On the weekends, I'm a big snoozer. That's another one of my downfalls, and I wanted that to be one of my goals initially, but I feel like that's not realistic. So I wake up in between 8 and 8:30 on the weekends. I really would love to move it to like the 7:30 to 8 range. And it's crazy because I used to be the biggest night person. I would stay up till 2 a.m. every single day studying in school or watching TV in school. And honestly, every single morning when Matt would wake me up in school, I would be in the worst mood ever. He wakes up early. He always has at like 6 or 7 a.m. So he would literally be inching out of the bed as slow as he can, trying not to move, because if he woke me up, you did not want to unleash that beast. So I have gotten, it's amazing, I don't know how, but I really have become quite the morning person over the last 3 years. And now we've reached the last goal goal category, which is my YouTube goals. So this is a goal that you guys can help me out with. I would appreciate if you would help me out with. My number one goal for this year for my channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers / monetization. So monetization on YouTube, if you're not familiar, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and you also need to have 4,000 watch hours on your channel, which shockingly enough, I have like 2,900, but I only have 396 subscribers. So if I just got 1,000, even if I didn't get monetized, like that would just be crazy to me. It's already crazy to me that 396 of you care enough to hit the subscribe button and watch my videos. So thank you so much. I don't want that to go unnoticed. You guys can help me with this goal. So if you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe. Another goal, kind of not really a goal, I just want to keep uploading as quality content as I can. I really want to keep increasing my editing game, making my videos entertaining for you guys. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make entertaining content for you guys. I hope you guys like what you're watching. And this really wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, I cannot believe it's 2021. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see from me this year. And please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. And come back next week because I upload videos every single Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you guys next week. Peace out. Bye, haters. Peace.